La la la! So here we are, one of the first animated movies of the summer. Captain Underpants, the first epic movie, is here. And how does this succeed? She had a lot of hope for this movie because the Captain Underpants source material, yeah, it's potty humor, but it knows it's potty humor, and it makes fun of that in itself in the books. And I grew up with the books, and I also grew up with Ricky Ricardo and Annie from the writer. And so when I saw they were making this movie, I was actually really excited. The thing is though, I didn't even know it was coming out this week until like a couple days ago, which was very disappointing. The movie actually has a lot of talented people involved. I mean, it has Nicholas Stoller, one of my favorite writers and directors in Hollywood right now. He's known for Forgetting Sarah Marshall, Storks, Neighbors. He's done a lot of stuff, especially, in my opinion, the underrated Get Him to the Greek. But obviously, this is a kid's movie. How is this movie? Of course, the cast involved is Ed Helms, Kevin Hart, Thomas Middleditch, and it's a pretty good cast. I mean, you have a lot of good, funny people in this movie involved. And so this movie pretty much just revolves around two kids in high school, George and Harold, who they just want to have fun. And they're obviously their douchebag principal, Mr. Crump, voiced by Ed Helms, is trying to ruin their friendship. And he's obviously becomes Captain Underpants after a bunch of hypnose stuff starts happening. And obviously, this is where our story goes. I have to say, overall, I enjoyed myself watching Captain Underpants. Obviously, this movie is pointed towards kids, but still, this is one of those movies that I don't think parents are going to hate themselves taking their kids to. I think they're going to find some laughs and some smiles in here just as much as kids will as well. Obviously, a lot of the humor, like I said, is potty humor, so a lot of kids will probably laugh at those more than the adults will, since it always is the cheap humor that I think a lot of people do entertain themselves with. But the thing I found within this movie is that there's a lot of heart to it, and a lot of energetic and smiling vibes to it, because throughout the whole film, I was very much enjoying myself. I wasn't laughing super hard. I didn't laugh my ass off at any parts, but I did enjoy the film for what it was, and I had a lot of fun with it. The animation for this film was also brilliant. It reminds me of how they did Peanuts, but it was very brilliant how they did it, and they actually adapted the source material very well, I have to say. Just the way that they brought almost everything from the book even in there, and even the Fliporamas. I thought that was cool how they integrated that into the story. And like I said, the animation, it's not anything special. We've seen it before, but with this, the animation they went for with this movie actually looks really beautiful. Also, I gotta say, it's a short movie. It's only an hour and like 20 minutes, which I think is a lot of pros for a lot of parents who wants to go see this film. That's why this movie's very much a perfect pacing for it, because it knows when it has to stay too long. It's not staying too late. It's just the perfect length for a lot of parents to take their kids out and go see this movie fun for. It's not one of the best anime movies, and it's not going to be one of the best anime movies of this year, but I had a lot of fun with Captain Underpants. Yeah, it has its faults. I wish I would have laughed a little bit more, but I had a smile on my face throughout the whole film. I thought the animation was very well done, and I thought the voice cast did what they were supposed to do. I read the books when I was younger, and I have to say, I'm very happy with how they adapted it, and I have to say, I'm going to give Captain Underpants a B-. So if you're looking for something to do and you don't think your kids are going to really much like Wonder Woman, take your kids out to see Captain Underpants this weekend. I think they're going to enjoy it. I think you might even find yourself enjoying the characters as well. But I gotta say, if you have to see any movie this weekend and you're not worried about your kids or anything, go see Wonder Woman. I have to proclaim that. Go check out my review. I'll put it down the bottom below. But besides that, guys, I hope you guys enjoy this. And you want to see more, make sure to like and subscribe. I always put out a bunch of reviews every week. 2 new reviews coming out next week. And I'm also going to be doing some other little videos I'll be putting up soon. Thank you guys so much for watching, though. And I hope you guys enjoyed this review. And you want to see more? Tell me how you thought of Captain Underpants. And I can't wait to hear about it.